When we were assigned this project, I knew that I wanted to raise awareness of the damage stereotypes can cause, because stereotypes are definitely still in existence, and the issue of stereotyping is usually ignored in our society.
Nana decided to do this project because she wanted to break stereotypes. Stereotypes occur everywhere around us, and she felt that they didn't really apply to her. Any person really, judges and categorizes people, whether you seem to know it or not.
Connor wanted to do this project because he doesn't really understand why people even feel the need to stereotype in the first place. He grew up around people that don't usually stereotype, and his childhood has not been filled with stereotyping.
We came up for the idea in our project when we all circled up and talked about what we really cared about and what we wanted fixed or wanted to help with in society. Amongst the three of us, stereotyping was at the top of our lists.
We use a website to help spread the message we were trying to send.
We proposed that through our project we were going to try to create a safe place where people could share their experiences with stereotypes and diversity and could find a mutual understanding for how that can really hurt people. With more advertising out in the community, we really decided we needed to do more with our website. We looked at other sites to try to compare and figure out what would be the best on ours. It was a turning point in our project when we realized that if we really showed our passion for this project, we could really do something and really get people in the community involved.
One of the major milestones of our project was when we had 100 views on the website. Even though not everybody who had looked at the website and posted it, made us feel good that people actually knew that our site existed and that people just cared about the site.
Originally we planned to go downtown earlier on in the project to put our flyers up.
We were originally going to use poems that people submitted to us for the flyers, but after meeting with our facilitators, we decided that it would be better just to make a normal flyer. And one day Nana came in with this flyer, and we decided to use it. The week after we met at Connor's house and finished the flyers, we planned to meet downtown so we could spread the flyers around and start advertising our site.
Our experience with posting downtown brought our project to life. It made it interactive. It made us realize what we were dealing with issues out there in the world. Face-to-face marketing really isn't our thing, but we got our message across by doing this.
One of our main goals was to advertise locally, and going to 3 schools at different sides of Central Ohio really worked to our advantage because we were able to cover more area and raise more awareness about our website. Posting outside downtown wasn't quite as exciting, but it still worked for us. All 3 of us got a lot out of this project, and each story that was posted on our website just had a world of meaning. Through these people's stories and experiences with stereotypes, all 3 of us were able to better relate to people who have been stereotyped against and who are in the minority. We definitely want to continue this project and our website because even though we have started to make a difference, there's so much more to be done. We believe that if we can publicize these stories, they can really make a difference in the world and help people see the real problems that stereotypes can cause.
We want to work with, or our original idea was we just wanted to work with underprivileged kids on some environmentally conscious activities.
What we want to do is not kind of like lesson plans, but not really do skits and do activities to engage the kids. Be like, oh yeah, saving the environment's cool. Personally, I think it's super important for kids to know how valuable the Earth is and how they really should even though they're kids, they can still do a part in helping us conserve it and to keep it around longer. So by doing little things I don't know, conserving electricity, not wasting water, recycling their waste and stuff like that. I feel like it would be a good thing for kids to learn, just to kind of, I don't know.
I want to do it because I know I personally have worked with these type of kids before, and I know I got a lot out of that. And I also really believe in the importance of connecting kids and nature, and how great that can be. And I know, there's so much stuff about how we can make our lives greener, and there's stuff aimed at kids too. But to actually get in there and get involved with them is going to be better than some commercial on Nickelodeon telling them to go out and do stuff. I mean, Nickelodeon told me to go out and play every summer when I was a kid, but that didn't mean I actually went out and did it.
Then help me last. You wanna help me live? Pick up your trash. Go wasting any time. Get your act together and I'll be just fine.
What I have here are Megan and Devin. They were the first group of people I followed as they made a difference in their community. They didn't just say they wanted to make some difference and ended there with just wanting to. No, they actually went out and did what they said they wanted to. They went out there and met with a group of children after school. Most people see teens as slobs that do nothing but sit on their couch playing video games, and many people find this generation specifically to be apathetic to the needs of the world. Though I feel through the journey I took with these 2 and 5 other teens that this assumption is drastically incorrect. Having only worked with these children for a few weeks, I could tell they were all able to bond together, and when the children were told that Megan and Devin wouldn't be back for a while, you could see that they got upset from hearing this. No, they aren't out helping the homeless or collecting money for some third world country, but does that make what they're doing any less significant? I don't think so.
Be very careful with the food coloring, only do a drop or two. But, does anybody here ever use any chemicals on it? Well, you don't even know what I'm saying yet. Sometimes when farmers have to get bugs off their crops, they'll just put pesticides and all sorts of gross chemicals in there, and that's what this stuff gets mixed in. Now, since you've been raising your hand and being polite, you can put in 2 or 3 drops. 2
or 3 drops.
That's good. That's good. Anybody over here? Oh, blue. What color do you want? Got blue, green, red. Red? Go ahead and do 2 or 3 drops. Come out. Squeeze a little bit. There you go. Yeah, I've actually got some extra stuff in the back, so once I'm done with this, it's like, yeah. Okay. Now, what color do you want to do? Yellow? There you go. 2 or 3 drops. What color? Alright, just do 2 or 3 drops. That's all the food color we're going to do for a minute, but we still got to add it. Yeah, it doesn't look yellow, does it? Keep your hands out of there. Alright, now, how many of you drove in a car before?
I did today. I did.
Cars are bad for the earth, but does your car take oil to run? I know my car takes oil to run. Every time. Now, is somebody who didn't put in food coloring, who has a very steady hand, want to pour a little bit of oil in this? I'll take it. Alright, that's probably enough oil. I know my car leaks a lot of oil. Look in there and try and see the oil. Is that nothing in there at all? Or is it just sitting on top? See, it's just sitting on top. So when your car is leaking oil, out of the storm drain, what do you think's happening? It's just sitting in there. And then that's not easy to clean out. That takes a whole lot of power to